right. Okay. Check the mic levels. Good. Check the sound level. I don't know. Seems good enough. Let me check it in the game. But there's not even really music in this one anyway. I guess that's fine the way it is. Dude, what are we doing here? Okay. I think I'm streaming now. Trying to play this game and stream at the same time is difficult. But I believe... you know... This happened to be... getting back into the... just stepping back into this game a little bit. See how things were. No necessarily big plans to play a lot, but I kind of felt like stepping back into it, and I'm in a experience points party right now, and this is on the Eden private server, which is a private server that emulates the early era Final Fantasy XI experience. And probably just do this for a couple hours. Probably not going to do like a big stream tonight. We'll see. Also, probably because there's no sound, there's no real music in this area. Probably he's still waiting on two people. Well, really one person. Is that that's like a Dark Souls mode? I was getting it confused. All right. Yeah, so I think we'll I don't know. Like I said, I just thought, why not stream it a little bit? Hopefully, I guess does having the camera there make sense? I think it does. I think it does. There's not necessarily maybe down actually. I think I usually had it in the middle, the middle-ish. I think I have the camera on one side and the chat on the other, if I remember correctly. It's great. Somebody's just recognizing me in my part. Somebody just recognized me in the game from my comic. Whoa. Hard to believe it would be from my comic and not from my super popular Twitch stream, right? Oh, he was a guy who he's met me at conventions before. being called a legend. Being called a legend. Whoa. Wow. Okay, I'm just like chatting with the person in my party now, so I don't think there's anybody in my right now in the stream, anyways. I'm even streaming. I think I am. I better like double check probably, but there's not necessarily like a lot of crossover with this game and my regular audience, so you know. Hmm. Yeah, well, my stream is online. Uh, Also, I'm starting pretty late, so I'm sure. Number one, this is a game that my audience doesn't care about. Number two, I'm starting pretty late. But it's totally fine. I mean, I 50% stream just to like record videos for my own posterity. My own memories anyway. Dude, the game looks good in the iPad, man. Look at that. It looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right. I guess I'll check out the audio. Actually, let's just turn the song requests on because I actually love the music from Final Fantasy XI, but we're in a spot in the game where we won't hear any music because this is one of the ambient places. So let's get some music. Play. And make sure it's not too loud. Dude, he's crafting something? Is there anything I can craft? I don't think I brought any shit with me. Oh, flashback. Like, yes, I was just playing this game yesterday with someone named Raya who looks really similar. But this is Saya, different person. Hey. That music is definitely too loud. Let me cut that by about half. That's definitely too loud. Is that okay? Let me just talk. By the way, is the camera good even? The camera is really... Hold on, it's not centered. Wait a second. I didn't fix that. Let's see. What's the configure? Oh, there it is. It was hiding the window. I found it. And there you go. Fix. Okay. That's better. You guys like see the chat and everything? Yeah, it's visible. Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, I gotta do the fucking shit. I gotta protect. Oh yeah, level sync. Did it? It went on with level sync, right? So it should be good. Oh yeah, this is... I don't have Shellra, so I have to do Shellra 1. Because I don't have... I really should make macros for, like, different level ranges. Although 37 is not, like, or 35, whatever we are, is not a commonly used one anyway, so I wouldn't really have one for this. And these lizards don't aggro. And what the fuck is it? Who's in our party? Let's see. I gotta focus on what we're doing here. No red mage, so I have to be doing the debuffs. Or some debuffs. Whatever I can do. Called by my real name. You know, like it feels weird to be called by my real name, especially like I mean in this game too, but also like when I go to like HDQ and people call me by my Twitch name, somehow that feels like normal, but it also feels weird that feels weird. If I could go back in time, I really wish I would have just named my Twitch name just my real name, so that I wouldn't have that problem. And also, I just think it's really cool when people put their real name like out in front. All right, I gotta fucking focus now. Oh my god, somebody already is dying. Oh my god, I don't want to look bad at the game like right at the beginning. It's my responsibility to be curing here. Oh, I forgot to use my fucking Empress fan. Let's see. I'm not sure. I don't think I have Regen 2 at this point. I'm not sure how worth it is to use Regen. It probably is a little bit worth it. Oh, I need to be poisoning as well? Shit. I gotta do all this shit? Oh my god. Oh, you're watching the stream. Okay. Cool, thank you. Use your Zen 1. Yeah. That was my plan. So let's see. Nobody... Wait. Does anybody need a race? I need to be resting. I'm definitely doing a bad job. It's a lot simpler. I was leveling. I mean, I have been leveling like whenever I play in this server, and just like 99% of the time in Kufim and then the dunes, and it's a lot simpler to do the healing. So I do feel rusty now. These are Gen 1. You can use that in the PAL. Who's the palette? Let's see. Oh, Deedlit is the paladin. Right? Okay. Kishi's the paladin. Oh, you're the samurai. You were the first to provoke. Gotcha. Okay, now I get it. Alright. Yeah, I've got to really fucking focus. Thanks for watching the stream, by the way. I actually stream, like, a lot. It's my main hobby, aside from drawing comics. Streaming video games. And, do a lot of, like, retro game streaming. I might get into doing a little bit Final Fantasy 9, 11, I mean, here and there. Okay. No, I could be doing a better job keeping my MP up here. Slow reactions. Actually, oh wait, he needs to be... I guess I need to fucking poison him. I'm gonna run on MP. That's bad. Well, you know, honestly, like in that situation, you're probably just better off still just resting the whole time and then just curing him when you get back up. I got debuffed too. Now I think the music might be a little bit too low, but I'll worry about that later. Debuff. Let's see, debuff. Let's get regen. I don't know if anybody's... I'm not seeing slow happen. Oh, that Kishi is slow. Okay. Let me erase so I look like a good white mage. Look at that. Alright. I just wasn't seeing it before. Now I'm out of MP, so that's bad. Well, good luck. Well, okay, so... I mean, Sai is the bard, right? So... Oh, I mean, there is... I am getting ballad at this level, right? That probably helps. Saya has a little bit of MP. We'll be fine, probably. But that was not the best managed MP there. It's like, what do you do? Like, in this situation, is it better to... So, like, there's people... This is the tough thing about it being in the white mage in this situation. There's people that are poisoned, and, you know, you'd want to, like, just get up and... But I really, like, have to just regenerate MP in this situation. So just, I mean... Who's the puller? The puller is the one person I need to... Yeah, see, he's asking for... I guess that's the puller, then. Alright. Well, that sucks. Alright. Sure. Let me just cure you. Okay. Alright. Who is the puller? Wait, who is pulling? Kishi's the tank, right. So... I'd probably, yeah. Honestly, like, if it were up to me, I probably would rather just let them stay poisoned. But because it's more MP efficient overall. And like the hate you get from the extra curing you have to do. Now there's a link. Yeah, my MC, like, it's worth the extra MP that you have, I think. But that's the, yeah, I mean, it's like, so that's why you want to, like, stay super on top of those, so that, you know, poison isn't left on people. But honestly, if it is, it's probably better just to leave it in a lot of situations. So, like, I'm gonna link, let's see. Or not? Okay, good that it's not, because I really wanted... So now I'm just gonna stay down. Okay, I gotta get back up, never mind. Well, I stayed down as long as I could. I didn't have time to debuff now. Well, just ignore the debuffs right now. Regenerates. Hey, Mr. Leo, good evening. Yes, kind of taking a break. I wasn't going to stream it tonight. But then I just sort of like... Oh, now there is a link. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Hold on a second, Mr. Leo, I'm in trouble. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, I have sleep, though. Do I have sleep? Oh, Right. This is already slept. Because of the bard, so I don't actually have to worry about that. Oh, I wasted my... I'll have to see. It doesn't matter that. Okay, let's see. Let me actually throw a erase on this person. While I can. I need to keep myself... Right, I need to keep myself separated because of the bard from the party. Okay. MP situation is not good. I'm trying to play... I thought I would just play some Final Fantasy XI on stream because I was sort of dipping my toe back into the server, just, you know, checking it out again. Thinking about maybe playing a little bit more here and there. Happened to get in the party, I thought, you know, I'll just stream it for fun. Why not stream a little bit? I know it's not obviously like the kind of thing that my typical audience is into, but, you know, once in a while, it's not going to hurt anybody. And I didn't use my cookie before resting. I should have eaten a cookie. Mr. Leah, let me explain something. Before resting, you always got to eat a cookie. Because then you get more MP back. But somebody's going to get a drink. So that works out for me. Right. Okay. Oh, I got to turn this off. I'm wasting my bandwidth. Man, we've been having... Ever since we moved into this house, I don't know why, but we've been having some bandwidth issues. I think it's just that we're both streaming more. But our bandwidth is often going over the limit. And we gotta, like, look into getting some kind of better deal. I don't want to have to pay, like, yet more for internet, but we're already, like, paying overcharges, like, every month. It's not good. I don't know what to do about it. Oh. Deedlit is bringing a power level. Deedlit's bringing a power level. For backup heals. That helps. Oh, you got to be real careful with that now, of course, because they severely nerfed power levels, of course. Do you know the people I'm playing with? No, random people. Although, well, I was gonna say no, but actually, one of the people that I'm leveling with just turns out to be a fan of my comic. So it turns out that I kind of do, but at first I didn't think that I did. No, this is like a random group of people, though. 100% random. Hey, look, a Puppet Master. I always like their, the Puppet Master, unique armor that they get. It's really nice. That was a nice... The unique armors in these games are good looking. Okay, now I can do things. Let's see, what do we need to do here? Let me take this opportunity to recast Protect and Shell and stuff. Let me see, can... Hope that hit all 6 people. It did not. Who missed it? Oh, I'll just recast it again later. The puller, probably. Okay, won't worry about it. The music is not too loud, is it? I know, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Yeah, that happens once in a while. Like, my comic is... like, not that unknown. Like, actually, like, a lot of people have read it, so... Oh, wait a second. There's battle music in the game. This isn't gonna work with the music. I guess I should just turn the battle music off. You know, I think... Dude, I have to cure. Hold on a second. I'm gonna just turn the sound. I'm gonna turn the sound playlist off for right now, and then maybe after, you know, we've heard the battle music for a while and we get tired of it. Erase. I'll turn it back on again. You know. Oh, dude, I should have been spamming more MP. I didn't realize I was close to the level. There. Just leveled up. Erase. Okay. Okay, that should be good, I think. Alright, I might as well just, like, debuff this one, too. Just gonna rest, but try to get the Z buffs. So this is Final Fantasy XI. I know that you're familiar with the game, but I'm currently playing as White Mage. My debuffs are not landing. That's great. Which means that I'm the healer for the party, and they're all depending on me to keep them alive. And if they die, is the game music too loud, or is it okay? It should. I think it should be okay looking at the levels, right? At least I have different equip sets for when I rest. I don't suck that bad. Dude, my gear's probably... I think my gear's not bad. But... See, I kind of purposely didn't buy, like, super optimal gear because I just figured I'd be, like, sinking down to, like, Kufim and, the lower level areas. Kufim and Valkyrim Dunes, which are, like, level 10 to 20 areas. Like, on the private servers, everybody sinks down to, like, the lower level areas to fight. For some reason. I guess because it's just easier. I think the reason probably is because they took away the function from the main game where your equipment gets synced down. So in case you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a thing called level sync that was in later modes of Final Fantasy. And what that did was it lets you like adjust your level down so that you could more easily party with people. Because one of the big problems with Final Fantasy XI in its early years was really hard to find parties because level ranges were very strict, so you had to like get people like all around the same level. So it made it very difficult. Then they introduced this ability called level sync to like change your level to make finding parties easier. And it's... Even though it was a later era thing, even this private server, which is supposed to be like early era Final Fantasy. Oh my, Well, the bard should be able to handle that, right? Probably. Well, I gotta pay attention. We have a Link. We have an extra monster. He was put to sleep. We should be fine. Let me pay attention for a quick second. Uh-oh, somebody needs to be healed. Red zone. No. Oh, somebody else was poisoned. Was there a bar spell you were supposed to use here? I was in the middle of saying something and I totally lost my train of thought. Private servers? I'm gonna just try to rest as long as I can right here. Let's see, let's keep an eye on Deedlit. And now let's keep an eye on Kishi. I'm gonna stay down as long as I can. Maybe the bard can heal a little bit. You gotta maintain that MP. That's the strategy of like playing White Mage. You have to rest to regain MP, which takes time. You can't do anything while you're resting. Natch. Dude, well, we're like taking no damage against this one, so I can just rest. I'm gonna just stay down. I don't care if they're poisoned. I'm gonna stay down the max, right? I need one more tick to get my full MP. I'm staying down. I'm staying down. I don't care. Nobody say anything. Is anybody poisoned? They're not even poisoned. Somebody's slowed. They'll be fine though. I will unslow Deedlit in a sec. Okay, now I will erase you. I will erase you. That doesn't sound good. I'm just taking off. The spell is called erase. to erase bad status effects. Alright. Oh, another link? Okay. Well, I guess it's not such a bad thing when you have a bard in the party who can, like... okay, hopefully, yes. I need to be careful that I don't cast Dia on the wrong one, because then we can't sleep it. Oh, jeez. Now, all of a sudden, a lot of damage. What happened? It's not slept. That's what happens. I gotta try to sleep that. Okay, I have my own sleep spell, but it's probably not gonna work, though. Oh, I don't have my own... Oh, I guess I don't have it at this level range. Never mind. I guess I don't have it. Alright, now Dia this one. Try to get... I also have to, like... Because we don't have a red mage in the party, I have to also try to do, like, debuffs as well. My debuffs aren't as effective. I do have some mind gear, which gets subbed in to try to help with this, but man, I'm doing a really bad job. It's not optimal, though. Especially at this level range, it's like more tuned to like level 20s. So that could be why. But I think I'm also getting some bad luck with these. Okay, landed the Poisona just before. Somebody else cast it anyway. The Bard... Maybe I should just leave the Poisonas to the Bard. Because the Bard has been, like, spot on with those. And then I can just focus on resting more. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my gear is pretty good for, like, the level 20s range, but it's definitely suboptimal for this range. It's just because, like, it's really rare. I don't really expect to get parties at this level range. I mean, to be honest, I haven't played on this server, like, in almost a year, so... But from what I hear, a lot of people still party, like, in the 20s ranges. Or the 10s to 20s. Anyway, sorry if I'm a little incoherent. It is quite a job trying to keep up with, you know, everything in this game, you know? When you're the healer. It would be a little bit more laid back if I was like a damage dealer or something. And one thing I do need to do is erase. The Bard won't be able to do that. Let's see. I should use my Empress Band. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Because the other one wore off. Dude, 5 seconds. Use it real quick. I gotta use those while I have the chance, because I don't really get the chance to level that much. And you gotta, like... You basically want to go through those, like, once a week if you can. Otherwise, they're wasted. Alright. I'm actually... Okay. Things are going better now. Actually, doing a better job of, you know, getting the erases out there. Doing a better job of... I mean, we're both working together pretty efficiently on the Poisonas. Getting rid of poison. Getting rid of poison, getting, you know, taking all the bad status effects off. We are... Here's one thing that really annoys me about this server. Is the fact that these fucking filters don't work. God, I wish I could filter all this garbage out like you can in the real server. It sucks. I don't know if they like ever came up with a way to fix this, the filters. Like I downloaded a program for it, but it doesn't seem to be working. Did somebody get slow? I don't see it. Oh yeah, no, but so he's a ninja, right? So that's why the damage swings are. Wait, is he a ninja or a paladin? I thought somebody said he was a paladin. Is he a ninja? Paladin. Oh, okay. No, never mind. It's funny because like sometimes he just takes no damage and sometimes he just gets demolished. I guess that it must be using their special moves, their TP moves. But I feel like I'm fighting with a ninja. Ow, I had sudden pain in my stomach. That's not good when you're trying to play Final Fantasy XI. Oh. You'll go away. Trying to do my healing. I'm just trying to play my game. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Leo? You still here? You lurking? How's everything going? Chit chat. I probably don't have time to be chit chatting anyway. Fucking focus. Focus on the game. What am I forgetting? I feel like I'm always forgetting something in this game. I got my experience band active. I don't have my food. But it doesn't really matter because now... See, now all of a sudden the MP is like... Just... The MP situation is like super smooth. I'm just like always the max. When we first started out, I was like spending all my MP. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden people stopped taking damage. That sure is nice of them. Very helpful. Very helpful for my situation as the white mage. I love it when they just like don't take damage. It makes things so much easier. Too bad like none of my debuffs are landing at all. Except for Dia, which always lands. Dude, I can't believe we're doing such a terrible job with these. I mean, I'm equipping a wand at least with a mind bonus. Oh, there it landed. So one thing I need to remember to do is just to watch the battle, because watching who he's attacking lets me know where the deep... Dude, the slow didn't even land. It missed. I don't even have to erase. I don't have to do anything. Nobody took damage, and the debuff didn't even land. No effect. Oh, is that because haste? I'm too... Oh, you have a haste casting... Oh, this Deedlit person said they were bringing a power level. No, well, I guess that explains why. That's right. I forgot. I wasn't. They brought a power level. Looks like is the power level mainly just casting haste and refresh. You can cast. Oh yeah, you can cast refresh on like people outside of your party, huh? And haste. That's right. Yeah, I guess you can. And if they have haste on, then fucking the slow can't even land if you have haste, right? I think haste overrides it. It's the bard, they die so fast. Oh. Is that what it is? Alright. Well, I gotta get my Dia... Dude, should I have Dia 2 at this level? Wait a second. I think I should be casting Dia 2. Might be making a mistake. I better check. Should I be casting Dia 2? Do I have Dia 2? Oh, no, I don't. It's not yet. I don't remember what level that is. It's not to... I think that might be like in the 40s. No, let's see. So, no. I don't think I'm... Well, let me just double check. Yeah. Wow. So I guess that's one way to kind of get around the power level nerf. It's just to like cast a lot of buffs and debuffs. You don't get as much hate, right? If you get hate even one time, you lose all experience, though, right? So you gotta be... You're mostly, like, casting spells, like, out, like, when the battle's over. Or at the beginning, I guess. It's making a huge difference. I guess power leveling still kind of works. That's good. That's good. I guess you just have to kind of like be a little bit more careful about it these days, and don't do the super tanking thing. I like that it still works to a degree. I was never a fan of them taking away power leveling because, it's like in my opinion, I like the older Final Fantasy XI better because it's wow, that damage. Because I like the overall, the feeling of everything being harder, of like there being more danger, and the balance, especially just the balance of level 75 is what I like the most. There's a lot of reasons why I like the earlier era better, like the level 75 era. Aht Uhrgan is probably like my favorite era, but Promathia is good too. Even Wings of the Goddess I liked. I liked a lot of things about it. Although they introduced Dancer and it became like the overpowered sub job and everybody used it. So it had problems, but I still liked it. They don't even feel useful. Hey, I'm not even really doing that much anymore either. So, but you know what? It's working. What was it? Yeah, so I prefer the earlier era, but at the same time, a couple of modern conveniences. There's just a couple of like inventory space, the level sync. You really need a level sync because the one big difference from the era, the old era, is you just do not have the amount of people. So you just really need the level sync. And then because they decided to not let gear be synced because they want to keep all that, they want to have people have a reason to buy the lower level stuff for the economy. They force you to buy the lower level stuff. Because of that, they don't limit the level sync. I really think that's one thing Nasomi does better. I think having a level sync limitation probably is the better way to go, but a lot of people just like having the unlimited sync. We can take, dude, we're so badass now, we can take on lizards. So I should probably, now that we have, we're like powered now, we're like power level powered, I should probably be making Dia and Erase my priority, I guess. Like, just to keep the damage as high as possible, because like, now, I got the poison, right? Yeah, I got it. Because, although the slow is not even landing as long as they have haste, so I barely need to erase. Yeah. I'm not complaining. I would prefer the job. I do like the challenge of the game, but when the parties are like going smoothly, I could start banishing. Yeah, I could do that too. I could banish. I will cast a couple banishes, why not? Just not banish Ga. I'll cast a banish. It does like a couple points of damage. Let me see how much damage it does. Dude, my banish 2 did 15 damage. Okay, that's not very good. But slow didn't land. It was not very good. I think I could do better. But I don't have the best mind gear for this level range at all. Get skill ups? That's true. Get skill ups. At least I use food though. Like, I'm not that cheap. I do have some decent gear. I'm not super ghetto. I have a Pilgrim's Wand. I have a Moba Sash. I should get a Moba Sash +1, but I remember that it was a couple 100,000 gil or something. I could get it though. I could afford that. Honestly. I'll still cast Paralyze. I think it's worth it if it lands once in a while. Let's see. Throw a couple banishes out. Oh, I did 67 damage with that. My banish was unresisted. I did 67 damage. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad damage there. Yeah, once in a while. I mean, if you have the MP to spare, it can be worth it. Alright, Artie's going good. Oh, well, am I 49 now? What level? I'm like almost to 50. Oh shoot, that could be an issue. And about 10,000 experience. It probably won't go that long, but at about 10,000 experience, I will not be able to gain experience anymore. That probably won't be an issue though. I don't think the party's gonna last that long. But I have to do they call it the Genkai, or limit break. You have to do that in Final Fantasy XI. At certain level ranges, you have to do a quest to be able to open up the ability to level up to more. Oh, he's got slow. He actually has slow. I can take that. Look at that. The slow is actually put on him. I saw that. I saw it. See, I got nothing better to do now except to always make sure. Like that, my one job now is to make sure the slows don't land or don't stay on. So I have to at least do that. Like if I don't do that, it'd be useless. Although I don't know. I guess even if they have slow, haste will just override it anyway, right? So they can also cure it. Maybe it's not that important. At the very least, I need to always cast Dia. You know, Dia is always useful. It lowers defense. Can at least do that. All right, I'll cast my little banishes now. No, I mean I'll try to slow it too. Okay, let me try my banish. Damage. I could melee it too, but I need to. They're putting like the bard is putting stuff on me and that shouldn't be overwritten, so I shouldn't melee it. Right? Yeah. This definitely. Yeah. Valid. We'll keep that ballad on. What was I? Yeah. So. What was I saying before about private servers? Oh, I think I never finished my point, which was just gonna basically be, I never liked the anti-power leveling thing. Like to me, power leveling was see the problem is that power leveling is much more rampant on private servers than it ever was back in the old days. But to me, like that's one modern convenience you may as well just keep. Because it still is part of the old experience, and it's fun. Power leveling is fun. And if you can have like a modern convenience that actually existed in the era that this server is supposed to be emulating, like why would you not do it? I think what they should have done instead is just limit the level sync range. Because like honestly, like my biggest problem was not like white. I was playing a white mage back when power leveling was like fully enabled, and honestly, like I didn't find it any harder to like get in parties than it is now. It was basically the same. You still got parties. Like if anything, it was more flexible with parties because people didn't care as much. Because like you could just get whatever for a party and it would work. So I never had problems getting parties. Like the bigger issue I always have with the server is just that people don't do all the camps, you know? People just do like the low level camps like 80-90% of the time. And like that to me that takes away more from the old experience more than like power leveling. So I just really didn't like. That's like my one major issue with this server. Otherwise, I really like everything about it. Like, they do a really good job overall of like capturing the experience of playing Final Fantasy 11 back in the day. I mean, there's a couple private servers that sort of try to do that. I think there's 3 major ones. I forget the third one. And the other one, of course, is Nasomi, which was supposed to be like the most popular one. I don't know if that's still the case, but I was doing Nasomi for a while, but they made even more changes. It ended up becoming like their own version of like Final Fantasy 11 more than like what I remembered. So like to me, it wasn't really what I wanted. There's no private server that's like exactly what I want. This is the closest. This is the closest. So. This is still the closest. I mean, overall, I think they do a good job. I mean, I don't think Nasomi does a bad job either, per se. It's just a lot farther away from what my ideal. I don't really see the point of having... I mean, of course, the point is whatever he wants it to be, but I don't really personally see the point of having, like, a private server that's emulating the old days of Final Fantasy XI that, like, changes a lot of stuff. It seems a little bit schizophrenic in its purpose to me. But I mean, I don't mind like a couple changes, like keep a couple modern things like the wardrobe and level sync. I think are good ideas. But that's different. Like having the wardrobe, which is something that was put in Final Fantasy XI later, is a lot different than like putting custom monsters in and bullshit like that. You know, it's totally different. Dude, this party has ended up being like really good. Almost level 50. Wow, man. I wonder if my level cap is going to be an issue. I still have a while though, but oh, dude, we need the protects. Get this protects up. Everybody's here. Oh, now everybody's here. Shit, I counted the tiger as a party member. Is there a bar spell? There's not. I'm just trying to think of other things I can do. I don't think there is a bar spell. Like what? Let's see. There's not like a bar slow run, right? Let me just double check. Is there a bar spell I could be casting here? I don't think so. Yeah, there's no bar slow run. Nah, I don't think there's a bar spell that's useful here. I mean, yeah, I guess bar poison rod, but like bar poison rod is stupid, and especially if you're like just curing the poison anyway. I forget what I guess it ups your resistance to it, but still, this is like whatever. He's readying Cocoon. Too bad I don't have Dispel. I am not a red mage. Yes, banish again. I banish the crawler. Oh, if you're still here, peep anybody who... Bard has Dispel too? Oh, that's true. And I know that Corsair does, not until level 40 though. They have... Corsair was my main job back on... the original server, the real server, I guess you could say. Corsair was my main job. That was my favorite job. I'm sort of going with White Mage first. I've only leveled up Corsair to like about level 20, tier. My eventual plan is to get it back up because it's my favorite job. So I know Corsair. I know Corsair. That's the job I know the best. No, I was just muttering to myself that, like, you know, yeah, you can't, too bad you can't. I mean, we don't really need it, but... I mean, we're killing plenty fast enough anyway. I was just like mumbling to myself, really. Yeah, dark, yeah. Oh no, a dark shot. Sorry, light shot is sleep. Dark shot is dispel. And you get all that stuff at level 40. Yeah. Bard I don't know at all. For some reason, just something about Bard has never really gelled with me. I've never been interested in trying it. I just think that Corsair is always going to be my support job of choice. It's just more my style, more my speed. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, like, I mean, it's not like... I don't have anything against bards. But, I don't know, just something about the way they look or work in this game just doesn't... I find the Dancer more appealing than the bard. But Dancer's not really a support job in exactly the same way, though. But you love Refresh. Everybody loves Refresh. That's the thing that everybody loves in this game. What was I? Oh, what was I saying? I was about to say something. Oh yeah, if you were still here, oh yeah, I think at least Deedlit is still here. I just wanted to let you know, I do stream a lot of video game stuff, but I should also mention that I do stream art every once in a while, usually at least once a month. I do a Patreon stream where we do stream art online. So, you may be interested in that. Hey, Skittles, what's up? How's it going? Playing some Final Fantasy 11. How are you? Remember this game? Polish Amiga game? That game does look pretty good, actually. It does look pretty good. The game that Macaw was playing. Yeah, I was in Macaw's stream earlier, and Skittles was there, too. I leveled up. I'm level 50. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Alright, so here's the funny thing. I'll just type this in the party. Actually, I already have the items. Yeah, so they were I was just talking in the party about how I'm going to be level capped because I just hit level 50. In Final Fantasy 11, you have to do a quest to be able to level up past certain ranges. Mainly when... Is somebody going to die? No. Mainly when... I'm the healer, by the way. I'm the white mage. I find Dancer more appealing than the bard. Oh, we got a new quote for the quote bot. Oops, I didn't mean to cast that spell. Now I'm distracted by Skittles in my chat. Skittles, I have a very important job to do. I'm a white mage in a Final Fantasy 11 party. Don't distract me. The only minutes of Final Fantasy 11 you've seen? I've streamed it before. I thought you were here for at least one other stream of this. I thought you'd seen this. You probably just forgot. I feel like you were... No, don't leave Skittles! It's just a joke! was just joking. I love you, Skittles. You need to stay here and watch this strange, unfamiliar game that scares you. Skittles, you're the best. You're the best, Skittles. Don't leave. Alright. Dude, I mean, it's not just the power level, though. I don't know what's going on, but, like, they're getting really fast kills. It's probably because we've leveled up a couple times, I guess. Yeah. Makes a big difference. So I'm playing Final Fantasy XI. This is on the private server Eden, which is a private server. I guess, okay, so just in case you forgot about this, Skittles, or you really weren't here for the other one, I think I did 2 Eden streams last year, maybe like 3. Just a couple, because I got into Eden a little bit, and I kind of fell out of it for a while, and I've been getting back into it a little bit. Like, not a lot, just kind of just dipping my toe back into it. Just kind of seeing, you know, how it is, you know? What's changed, you know? I still prefer the private server version of Final Fantasy XI over how it is on the retail server. With the current Square, you know, retail servers. Because, you know, it just captures more like what I like about Final Fantasy XI. Like, the modern game is, like, completely changed. Banish. Talking on some TeamSpeak thing? No, but I'm not talking on a TeamSpeak thing, but there is a couple of the people in my party are watching on the stream. So, or at least one, I think. I'm not sure how many. I think maybe 1 or 2 are. So some of them in the game can hear me. Actually, I really don't like the TeamSpeak stuff. I don't like streams where they have that TeamSpeak stuff going with other people talking. Like, in theory, it seems like you'd be providing more content in a way, but I always find that it, like, distracts the streamer from the chat, and it just kind of gives the stream, like, a really weird feel, so I'm really not a fan of streams that do that. I think, like, back when I first started streaming, I did a little bit of it myself, like, having, like, other people. Like, I did a couple streams like that. That was, like, way back before you guys were probably even here. So I dabble in that, but yeah, I just find that I personally don't really enjoy streams that do that, so I stopped doing it myself. Talking loudly like someone who's listening. Don't I always just talk loudly? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm talking. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe it's because I have both headphones. I don't know. Maybe the music's too loud in my headphones. Dude, somebody's got the parts information in the chat. I think it's the first time I've ever seen somebody just, like, post it in there like that. Wow. Wow. Good content. Hey, thanks, Skittle. My stream talk as loud as I want. I care about your opinions. It's my stream means I'm also allowed to care about you, Skittles. My decision. And the party right now, they're just talking about how it's... I guess you could read. I mean, I don't need to read it to you. But, I mean, basically, we're getting pretty good experience. People are pleased because we have, like, a power leveler, and I don't know, things are just going really well. Good party. Why are you standing on a mound of used toilet paper? Because it's there. Why else? It's supposed to be like a spider web. This area is called the Crawler's Nest, and this is supposed to be like webs. It's basically like a bug nest kind of area. It used to be like in the original Final Fantasy XI, like the really old days. It was like one of the most popular places to level. Not even popular, but like one of the most mandatory places to level. Because like all the good level camps were like in here for like half of the level ranges of the game. But once a couple of the expansions came out, there was a bunch of places that became more popular. But I still remember, like I played like way back when like Final Fantasy XI first came out. I still remember, like before even the first expansion came out. Skittles, how are you doing tonight? Like, how's everything going in Skittles' world? Is everything going good? Yeah, so don't worry. Don't think that I haven't quit playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts. If you're wondering that, we'll definitely get back to it next stream. To be honest, I wasn't really planning to stream tonight, but then I was just playing a little bit of this. I happened to get a party. I thought, oh, a Crawler's Nest party. Like you don't get to do that every day. It's more rare now, so I thought, I'll stream it. Stream it for fun, you know. And I don't know, I was saying that I would kind of like to do a couple of Final Fantasy XI streams here and there, so you know, why not now? Alright, MP is getting, like, low, but I'm not really too worried. I could probably safely sit out one of these monsters and just get back up to full pretty quick. Especially with Ballad. Lay Zero. I hope that becomes his new nickname. I'm leaving for the grocery store soon, super excited. Good job, Skittles! Yes! Yeah, leave for that grocery store! That's right, Skittles. What chain are we on, though? Let me just double check. 3. Okay, I should actually really Castilla, at least. Alright, now I'm just gonna hope that they're fine. I like to go to the grocery store sometimes. Alright, I'm gonna just let Saya cure that poison. Okay, good. It was like instant, too. Very close to getting all the trading cards, daily premonition. Wow. You know what? I honestly, even I didn't get all the trading cards, and I love the game. Even I didn't do that. I think I tried to do like most of the side quests. I'm not sure if I did like all of them. I might have done all of them. I can't remember. But I didn't get all the trading cards. They're pretty annoying to get. That's probably why I didn't. I don't know. Did you get something for getting all of them? I don't really remember. Oops. Oh man, I hope that's not going to cost us a chain. The fact that that worker crawler just... I should have cast a Cure 2 instead there, I guess. I don't think we're going to get... I can feel that we're not going to get the chain 5 here. Oh well. I can feel it. Not going to get it. Oh, we got it. Oh, there's a thing, in case, so for you guys who don't know, there's a thing called experience chains. There is so many, like, cool, interesting mechanics in this game, like other MMOs don't have. But, yeah, if you get, well, maybe some other MMOs have this, but if you like, kill monsters quick enough, back to back, you get higher experience. It's called the chain. It gets more strict, like, the more you do. in a row. Oat milk? Hope Skills gets more oat milk? Yeah, you should get more oat milk, Skills. Back and redo the combat parts already did. Oh. Oh. Yeah, see, those are the ones I'm sure I didn't do. Flip sitting on the couch card? Ooh. It's got some value with certain people these days. You will indeed buy some oat milk. Oh, good. That was some good communication happening. Flip error card. We can see he's not wearing pants. Super rare. It is super rare. Usually I don't let you see that I'm not wearing pants. And sometimes I'm wearing pants. Sometimes I'm wearing shorts. Once in a while I might be only wearing boxer shorts. But the point is that you just won't know. You'll never know. You'll have to always just be guessing. Yeah, it's really rare. Mr. Leo, it's like the great white whale. He's been looking for it all these days. It's like it's rumored. It's a legend. It's mythical. Nobody's even sure if it's even happened. Like maybe it never happened. Add quote. Sometimes I'm wearing pants. That's a good quote. I like that quote. It's a good one. Alright, Skittles. I hope you enjoy your shopping. Maybe you should get your phone out while you're shopping and see if you can get this stream so you can watch it as you're like going down the aisle. You know, picking out cans of soup. You got the phone in your other hand. Like, okay, flip. Yeah, alright, okay. Now he's talking about random bullshit. Alright, interesting. Let me just pick out this box of macaroni and cheese. Oh, now he's talking about more random bullshit. Okay, good. Yeah, maybe find another cool barcode. That's true. Maybe you will. That'd be great. Oops, I should have casted Poisona on that guy, because now you fucking ran away. Barcode Oscars? I'd rather watch that than the regular Oscars. Yep. I like this party. Let's see where we're at with the experience. Oh, I forgot I have it listed down there. The bottom and left corner. Can you guys see that? It's kind of cut off for you. But I have a little thing that shows me how much experience I have, so I don't have to open up the menu. 30. Wow, it's going so fast. Man, I wonder maybe they'll. I wonder if they would mind if I just run over to the city real quick and like do the quest. I think I just have to turn these items in, and that's it. I think. Yeah, pretty sure you just talk to the guy. Pretty much just hand him the items. I can turn it in. It'll be okay. Well, I may as well wait to the last second. Use Thithla while you turn in? Oh, okay. That's true. You could do that. That sounds like a good plan. You used to watch the Oscars, then Crash won. Is that what did it for you? I actually liked Crash at the time. I actually liked that movie, to be honest. I guess it's a meme now, but I actually liked that movie. I haven't watched it since then, though. That's not what... Honestly, like, I watched it... I used to, like, around the 2000s, I was watching it, like, religiously. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be using... Now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't be using the ring. Maybe I should have saved the ring. Yeah. I didn't think... This might be a bad time to be using the ring. I mean, if there was ever a bad time to be using it, this might be one of those times. I didn't really think about that. But perhaps I won't use it anymore once it runs out. Because I don't really want to be rushing to the point where I have to, like, leave and go do a thing. It's just going very fast, though. You felt like a middle school's kid script was going to blow everyone with edgy statements about society? I don't know, man. I thought, like, at the time, to me, it seemed deep. It seemed deep enough. I thought it was saying some interesting stuff. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like it had more nuance than like that sort of movie made today, though. Which I'd really be scared to watch. It's important this one wins, even though it's vomit. Did that beat the gay cowboy movie? What did that beat? Is that why people were mad about that? Did that beat the gay cowboy movie? What was that movie called again? I Wish I Knew How to Quit You. I forget. Oh, Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain. Was that the Brokeback year? I sort of remember that being like an upset. Can I quote that? What? It's important that this wins even though it's vomit? Or something that I said? What did I say? What about the gay cowboy? You can quote anything about the gay cowboy movie. Did that beat the gay cowboy movie? Yeah, no, that's a good quote. That's a good quote. I like it. No, but it did though, right? I remember that. I just forgot the name of it. Brokeback Mountain. I think that was the Brokeback Mountain year. Like some people were mad about that. But like I liked Crash too, but I didn't mind that much. I liked both those movies at the time, I remember. And that was like right around the time where I was like really into the Oscars, like watching it every year, like getting into like I was, getting in prediction pools and stuff. Couple years in a row, I was like into that stuff. Oh, the Oscars, we gotta get the prediction polls going. You gotta find out who's gonna win. Who's gonna win the Best Actress this year? Will it be an upset? Man. I think I stopped caring about that. I don't know, in the 2010s sometime. Not really sure. Oh, 20, yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I probably still watch like in the early to mid 2010. Like now, I just expect it to be train wreck. I don't know. I don't know. Last 5 years, I started to really. I mean, it also like has coincided with my like gradual declining interest in like movies coming out in general. Of course, that puts a damper on things. They had no value. Yeah, it's like popular and trendy to like get really down on like award shows. And like I do agree that people shouldn't take them that seriously, for sure. But at the time I thought that they were fun. This is fun. And I mean like even though obviously whatever like the Academy says shouldn't be taken as like the end all be all of like what's good and bad. It goes without saying. Hey, Shark Warp! But I think that it's the closest thing to legit that you can get. I mean they are chosen by their peers basically. So I don't think like you can make the argument that like critics should be choosing it. Or just like people. Honestly, I think it's more legit for like awards to be chosen by their peers than by critics or by just the public. Like the worst is just like when the public chooses. That just ends up being a train. Like the People's Choice Awards and stuff like that. That stuff is the worst because people have bad opinions. It was Skittles. I thought so. I thought I remembered that being the case. Thought so. The gate pop. It's I wish I knew how to quit you, Mr. Leo. You gotta get every single word right. I wish I knew how to quit you. Mr. Leo, I wish I knew how to quit you. Let me just say congratulations to somebody in the party who's leveled up. Congratulations! You just don't want to watch people with already played Eagles patting himself in the back. Sure. I get that. Look at somebody who's got like a tiger out. You got like a tiger user in the party. Pretty cool. Forrest Gump pissed you off, he's Shawshank. Yeah, I mean, I do think Forrest Gump is like a really good movie though. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's a bad movie at all. But like better than beating Pulp Fiction and Shawshank. Well, Shawshank was like underrated at the time, but Pulp Fiction, yeah, Pulp Fiction. Those are both like real. I mean, honestly, like that's a really good year though. Like, so that's all in 1 year. You have like because Forrest Gump is a really good movie too. Forrest Gump, Pulp Fiction, Shawshank, all in 1 year, huh? I feel like we haven't had years like that in a while. Pulp Fiction would be like if I picked my favorite of those three, it would be Pulp Fiction. Like to me, that's the movie that is just like pretty much like one of my favorite Tarantino movies, and Tarantino's like already my favorite director. This is like one of my favorite movies, so it would go. To me, it's Tarantino. To me, it's Pulp Fiction. Like, it's not even close. But The Shawshank is really good too. And Forrest Gump is really good too. It isn't bad. You put Quiz Show above it. Oh, Quiz Show came out like, dude. Quiz Show was really good as well. God, man, that was a good year though, right? That was a good year. Quiz Show as well. I think Forrest Gump is a movie you can go back and like rewatch and is still entertaining. Maybe it's below. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was not an ideal choice. What can you do? Yeah, I mean the bad stuff is like, you know, politics always enter into those decisions, but like no matter how you do it, it always would. So. That's why you shouldn't be taking these award shows that seriously. I mean, you know, even people who like them. I mean, nobody really says that you should like take them like as the end all be all. Come in Vogue, I hated Forrest Gump being sappy and manipulative boomer nostalgia, but I still like it. How's it boomer nostalgia? Oh my god, who says that? That's gross. That's for old boomer nostalgia. I think it's fucked up. Man, we've become so tribalistic between like the old and younger divide, haven't we? Like my question is, when does the war between young and old people happen? Wasn't there a Simpsons episode where that happened? It's kind of scary. This entirely boomer nostalgia. I mean, I'm technically, I don't think I'm a boomer. I'm technically like Generation X, I think. I don't recall. I'm not really sure, but I fucking hate that term. Rayman aged more than Forrest Gump. I don't know. I haven't seen Forrest Gump in a long time, so I couldn't really say. A movie about that kind of character? Yeah, I mean, everything would be really different today, and probably not necessarily in a good way. I mean, it's not, I mean, in my opinion, not in a good way. It would all be different. I don't, yeah, and Rain Man, yeah, I think I've seen that within the last, I haven't seen it, like, it hasn't been that long. I remember it, I think it's probably still a good movie. And it is interesting, like, the way Hoffman plays that role. I think Tom Cruise is a really good actor. Way more difficult? I mean, yeah, you could, it's definitely, like, I mean, I don't know about that, but I don't know if I would go that far, necessarily, but, like, it is really underrated, what he's doing in the movie, for sure. Tom Cruise is really, like, I think he's on the level of, like, a Brad Pitt. Like a dude who is a movie star, like, type actor, but who can really act. Like, He's been amazing in like so many things. He's really good as like a lead actor, but he's also really good in stuff like Interview with the Vampire, where he's just playing like weird parts. Like he can do weird stuff. He's just like Brad Pitt. Like Brad Pitt is like one of like the most talented like lead actor type dudes. Hoffman was a fairly one note. You know, he's definitely like playing up. He's not exactly playing it in like a realistic kind of way. He's being a bit broad, but I wouldn't. I think he's creating like a memorable character. You can't take that away from him. I think what he does is really good in the movie. But you know, I haven't watched it and it's been a while. Maybe I would change my opinion if I watched it again. I mean, I think the same thing about Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump too. I think what he's doing is good in these movies. Oh. Okay, this time I'm going to just save my experience point band because there's no reason for me to be using it right now. Yeah, how much? Oh man, I'm so close to the level cap. So close. All right, you're gonna be back. Okay, Skittles. Godspeed, Skittles. Messing up is bad. Cream's never gonna have credit. I agree with that totally, Skittles. Maybe you didn't hear that because you ran out the door. I agree with Skittles about that. Tom Cruise, you like his part in Interview with the Vampire? You know, I have fond memories of that movie. I like that movie. I mean, it's cool to be a vampire, but also being a vampire underneath sadness. I mean, yeah, like it does, but like it for sure, but like it does a good job of both of those things, though. I mean, it's an entertaining movie. Like Tom Cruise is awesome in it. It's definitely doing like the emo vampire kind of Brad Pitt kind of thing, but it does that well. Like that doesn't have to be bad. It's not. It's a far cry from like between that and Twilight. You know, it's an entertaining movie. Like it has pretty good storytelling. What can you say? Are there cactuars and tomberries in this game? They are. Cactuars are like super dangerous in this game. Nobody fights them. Nobody like does leveling parties off of them because they're just super dangerous, and generally people avoid them. And the same thing with tomberries as well. If you're doing like a level up party, you almost never see those because people don't level off of those. But when you're doing like missions and questions stuff, you might see them. You might see them in certain areas. Yeah, those definitely exist. But the way the game is designed, people tend to like level up off of the easier enemies whenever you have a choice. So like you tend to go after like crawlers, which are these things that we're fighting now. These like bug-like things, beetles, lizards. Meet the tigers and some birds, specific kinds of birds, like colibri. But if I ever stream some of the content where like I'm doing, because I still haven't like done most of the missions in this server. If I ever do like any of that content, and if I ever stream it, you might get a chance to see some of them. But those enemies do exist, and they are super dangerous. One of the cool things about Final Fantasy XI is just like how dangerous the whole world, at least in the old days of the the old eras of the server. It's like dangerous everything is. Like, you know, when you're like doing these missions and like wandering around, like you're frequently like forced to go into like territories that are like too high level for you. Just like monsters that will destroy you, and you have to like use these stealth spells to get around and or just avoid enemies and not let them see you. And if they see you, then you're destroyed. And then you lose experience and it's bad. You really don't want to. So like it's scary. Like because of all those factors, like the game has like a real sense of like just like, you know, intimidation to the world, which is really a big factor why this game like resonated with me where like others don't. It's the Dark Souls of MMOs. All right, I'm gonna go do the thing now. Well, wait, what would be the quickest way to get to Juno? Should I walk out of here? I don't know. I'm just gonna warp and let's see. I need to get to Juno. Yeah, Kufim. I do have it. I have like almost all of them except for the only ones I don't have are Ronfar and Upper Elshamo. I even have the Zarkabarg one. I don't know. Back from when I was playing before. So now I have to go to Juno. That's the central city in this game to turn in. Oh, I have to get the items. That's why I went in there. Yeah, that I guess. Yeah, either that. I mean, then again, Argano could actually be might actually be shorter than Kufim. I don't know if Argano or Kufim is better. Kufim is shorter? You think so? Kufim is such a long walk, though. It seems like a close call. Bomb coal, X-ray mold, ancient papyrus. It's those three, right? I sort of vaguely remember somebody like helping me farm for these back when I was playing a year ago. And I also remember that I always remember that the ancient papyrus is like super annoying to farm. It's like a super rare drop, and when I originally played the game the first time, it just took forever to finally get that item. The secret room? I think the secret room is like higher level than the... I'm not sure exactly. What level was the secret room? Wasn't that like in the 40s? Yeah, 40s. What was the beetle? Yeah, so it's like it's a group of beetles that are before the secret room. It's what you want, I think. It's been a while. I mean, like people. I don't know if people still leveled there in that spot on in the Aht Uhrgan era. Did they? I can't remember if they did. Well, once Treasures of Aht Uhrgan, that's the third expansion, came out. I think that's I mean, people switched to the Lesser Colibri in the 40s at some point, so that definitely cut out a large chunk of the crawlers and nests. But they probably still did the low to the high 30s to low 40s there, maybe. '54 is when you can go to Treasure Birds. Oh, is that late? Is 54? To Treasure Birds? You mean the ones at the lay point? The earliest ones I recall were the ones at the lay point. Was that in the 50s? Oh, that was higher than I recall. Lesser colibri, right? The lay point, right? Yeah, I'm sure I did as well. I know I did too. I spent plenty of time. Alright. Alright, so currently heading towards the city here, Juno, to turn in my quest item. And then I'll be able to level up again. Let me look at the status screen under job levels. See, look. Or what you can't see. But it should be like blue or something to indicate that it's like capped. Oh, do I need to? No, I think I'm okay. I don't know if these aggro me. I think I'm too high level for these guys to do anything. Dude, it's pretty. I mean, this is a. I just came back to this server like this week basically. And before that, I hadn't played. I think it had been about 8 months or 9 months. Hey, thanks for the follow. But they're like 2 really good experience point parties since we came back. Like this one and then another one with like somebody else who was streaming like the other day, which was very very good. So I was pretty fortunate. All right, I think I'm at this point. I'm gonna. I don't think these things aggro me. Let's see. I think I'm too high level. Yeah. At this point, I think we'll turn the music back on. I'll just turn the battle music off, and we'll have song requests because that will add. So like for people who like aren't as interested in Final Fantasy XI, that'll add some sort of a little bit more fun to the stream, perhaps. Let's turn on some music. Retro music. I just played this game recently, like in Densetsu 3. That shouldn't be too loud. It might be a bit quiet. Yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit. If that's too loud, let me know. That might be, I feel like that might be a bit loud. Down a little slight bit there. About that. What does that red dot mean next to that person's name? I can't recall if I've ever seen that before. What does that mean? We're almost there. We're almost to the city. We go through these dank caverns to reach the city. We're almost there. Such a mysterious land of dank caverns. This music is not exactly like dank cavern music. Hold on, let's find some more dank cavern music. No. This is close enough. This is close enough. Although we're about out of the dank caverns. You're back. What? Oh, I didn't in the chat there. Oh, okay. Never mind. I didn't forget anything, right? I just need the 3 items and just hand them in and that's it, right? I think so. Wait, let me turn the music off real quick. So we can listen to the in-game Juno song. Wait to listen to that. And there's like 2 different songs too. Gotta get the Juno music. Bum, 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 bum. This music used to haunt people because, like, in the early days of Final Fantasy XI, this was like the main hangout spot for everyone who played the game. So you just hear this music like endlessly, or the Relude Gardens music, which we're gonna hear in just 1 second. Okay, now we're going into the gardens. The beautiful gardens. They're not that beautiful. Here we are. The beautiful garden music. Oh, that's so beautiful. I always thought this music was like a slightly inappropriate for the area. It's a little too fancy. I don't know. I love the music in this game generally, though. Man, this is one of my favorite all-time soundtracks. Did anything. Such a good soundtrack. And it only just kept getting better with like new expansions. Right, Jen? Right. Hey, Jen. Are you winning? Good. Good job. Alright, we're looking for this guy. Let's talk to him. Right, you've come quite far. You still got a long way to go. Do you know about the people here? Well, don't take this personally, but to them, you're just a tiny little bug. I'm the one who trains them. You could call me a teacher. I'm sure you have ambitions of your own, right? If you want to break barriers, then you have to pass my test. What do you say? At once! Very good. Gather these. I got them. I have them already. I psychically knew that you would want those. See how prepared I am? What? How did you know? Now my level can go up to level 55. Whoa. As Keanu would say. Now, let's see. I guess it would be faster to, like, take the Chocobo out there than to, like, warp back and outpost warp, right? Since I'm here already. Yeah, probably. Actually, it might not be that much faster. Since walking through the city takes more time than you might think, but it's still probably a little faster, I think. You get Flash. You get Flash. Dude, what level are we, like, synced to now? Oh, I guess I'm not. Oh, I'm not synced. I'm not in the party. Oh yeah, they're fighting the Beatles. So it must be like 37 or 38. That was the cool thing about the Crawler's Nest and why it was such like a popular leveling spot early in the game's lifespan, is because you could go there at like around the 30s, and if you kept leveling up your party, you could just move. Like all the camps were like right next to each other, so you just moved. When you finished like leveling up in one spot, you would just like go to the next spot. It was like right next door, and just keep leveling, and you could just like do that for like a wide range of levels. So that's probably one reason why it was so popular. And also like the type of the monsters that are in the crawler's nest: bugs, crawlers, bees, beetles, are all the stuff that's like easier to kill faster. So that's why people like to level off of those types of monsters. And they're all like all in one spot. You like the kombucha tea? What does it taste like? Kombucha. Does it taste like kombucha?
Yeah.
It should.
Kombucha is that.
I kind of like it. I think okay. I like it. It is a strong flavor.
But like, it doesn't have but it's not like it's got like lavender and mint and other stuff, so it doesn't have that like chamomile flavor.
Blah. Yeah, blah is not preferred. Okay, Jan. Have fun doing whatever your stuff is. Now the peaceful Rolandberry Fields music. Now after we get back to the Crawler's Nest, then I'll turn on the song playlist again. Since it'll be like no music except battle music. I do really like the battle music in this game too, but we'll get some other music playing. For the purposes of stream entertainment. Dude, that was really fast. Like turning in those items and like running back, I mean relatively speaking. That seemed pretty fast. Oh, yeah, I don't have the Chocobo music also. Yeah, I think, is that like a private server issue? Like no Chocobo music? Ordinarily you would have Chocobo music right now. I thought they did have the Chocobo music on the private server. On this one anyway. I wonder why. Did they just, maybe I was wrong about that. Be a private server issue. Too bad though. I mean, I guess we've all heard it, you know, hundreds of times. Still. Instead, we can listen to the more subdued Rolandberry Fields music. Not my favorite music in the game, but it's still kind of nice. This was an original area. It was in the original release of the game. It's not an expansion area. But at this point now, there's probably more expansion areas than there are original areas. There's so much content, which I guess is true like all the major MMOs. Which is probably true of Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe one of these days I'll go back and check out some of those new stuff. Maybe. I don't know. Just don't find Final Fantasy XIV as appealing as Final Fantasy XI. Running through the fields. Keeping it real in the field. Has been quite a while since we've done a Final Fantasy XI stream. Man. When I first started streaming, it might have been even before like all of the regulars watched. I think like back in the day, 2015 or 2016. I actually streamed like a whole bunch of Final Fantasy 11. You can still see all those videos. That was back on the retail server when I went back after in like the level 99 era. Oh, you can just run in here, right? In the retail server, you used to have to like press dismount right before. There was like a trick to it. But in this game, like in the private server, you can just run right in and you'll automatically dismount your chocobo. In the original server, yeah, if you ran in while on the chocobo, it would send you back out and be like, chocobo doesn't want to enter there. And I'll have this map for this area because it's like one of the hardest maps to get in the game, or most annoying maps. So they went farther in. I might have to look at, hopefully I can figure it out without looking at like a map online. Having to pull up an online map. Figure out where they went. I mean, it's pretty straightforward getting back to where I was. It's pretty much like a linear path for the most part. And then from there, there's like, I remember there's like 2 or 3 branching paths from there. Let's see. Although I don't have the map, I can still see where they are relative to me if I pull up their markers, though. That helps a little bit. But it's been so long since... You think it's the 3rd left on the left side in the sack room. Okay. Yeah. I'll probably be able to figure it out just by, like, looking at your relative map markers. But I'll try to keep that in mind. 3rd left. Well, let's see. 3rd. I guess there's more than 2 or 3 I mean, some of these are just dead ends, but the 3rd left would be this one. Right? Would be this one. Let me check. Does this seem right? That could be right. No, wait, it's the 4th? Oh. This one then? Do I need sneak at this point? I might need... I'm not sure. I think these don't aggro, but the beetles do. If I recall correctly, better put it on just to be safe. Oh yeah, this seems right. Hey, there you are. Only aggro's in basement? Oh, really? Hmm. Is it? I thought that there was other places where there was aggro. My memory's real fuzzy on some of this stuff. I used to know like so much about all the various areas of the game. It's been a while. Some of it I still remember. Some of it's a little bit blurry. But I vaguely remember like beetles aggroing in here. Yeah, there's that one area with like the big like circular place where definitely stuff aggros. I think that's what you mean by basement, like the big circular area with like this little room in the middle. Hey, there they are. There they are. Fighting a doom scorpion. I don't think that was part of the plan, but maybe it was. I don't know if that was part of the plan. Doom scorpions usually not. I mean, if you like have a really solid party, you could probably like fight them, but usually not something that you take on for. Oh, this person's paralyzed. No good. Oh, we should probably get some protect, right? I hope I'm close enough. Let me see. 8.4. Oh. I hope that was close enough. I don't remember the exact number. I think it wasn't. Oh no, it was. It shows you the exact, and you have to, like, I'm keeping track of the range, so I know. Because there's like a set range of those spells. Okay. Here we are again. Now I can level up. Dude, I should actually be almost to the level, right? Actually level 51. Crazy experience. I can use my experience band now and everything. I didn't expect to get experience this fast. Play tonight. Oh, I didn't mean to cast that. Oh well. Fine then. Oh, I can't see the fucking hit points because the Steam pop-up got in the way. Goddamn Steam pop-ups. They're fine, though. Nobody's paralyzed, right? He's got strength down. I should be probably erasing strength down, huh? Probably should be erasing that junk. I'm just gonna rest for now, though. Caveberry. Oh, that's different. You don't see that every day. First, okay, let me see if they still have the spells on them. Now I'm gonna erase that stuff. They have like AoE spells and stuff, don't they? AoE sleep. Yeah, that's not ideal. These guys are definitely taking longer to die, but yeah, this is we're at the low end of the level range for these guys, so that's no surprise. It should be good experience points though. He's resisting the foe requiem. He's dead though. Did I? Oh, I leveled. I didn't. I forgot I was about to level up. I didn't need to be resting. Didn't need to be resting. Oh well. Gotta play efficiently. I should be a little bit more useful now that the enemies are a tad harder. These debuffs might actually matter a little bit more. I landed my debuffs. Good. Let's see. Do they do debuffs? Are they debuff? The Beatles cast? I'm trying to remember. I think they just buff themselves. So I don't have to worry about that. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna turn the song list on. That's right. I'll do that now. Turn the music off. I feel like the game sound's probably like too low too. I think it looks like it's really low in the stream. Maybe I turn it up. We have to have more visceral impact. All right, that's not too loud, right? Wait, let me see. That should be like a more normal sound. I like Seiken Densetsu music for this game. Good, it's nice. Leveling up, killing many beetles. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Uh-oh, Kishimoto, stop taking damage. Oh, don't make me get up. I don't want to get up. I'm gonna stay down anyway. It'll be fine. I'm gonna get some good rest in here. I gotta keep resting. He's regenerating anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, no issue. See? The little cure there? Alright, now I'm at full energy. Probably strip my hope. Nah. Were you talking to me? Still 3 more beetles. Oh. It's probably going to go a little bit slower than the crawlers were going until we like level up once or twice. Like, the beetles have more defense than crawlers also. What level are we right now? Oh, we're 37. Yeah, I don't know, we might be slightly low for here. But, I mean, it's fine, though. It's gonna... We're still doing well. Honestly, for our level, I think. But the kills might be slightly slower. It's okay. Do we make it? What are we... I'm on chain 1. My chains might be desynced with their chains, though. Because I came in the middle of their killing, so... Our chain... Well, you know, after one break should reset us all, though. Did we take a break? I don't remember. I think maybe we did. Oh, you're on chain 2? Yeah, I'm on chain 1, but we already synced. Always good if you can be synced up with your chain, because then you know like how fast you should be doing things. But, you know, it's not something you need to go out of your way to worry about. Oh, it's level 40, huh? 3 levels for that. We still got a while for that. Yeah. Oh, you can get strength down off of these things. I was watching. It's like, do these ever debuff you? Song's so good. Well, he has evasion down. But I'm gonna keep resting for a sec. Let's see. I'm gonna have to get up in a sec. Alright, I'll just get up. Oh. I could have stayed down some extra seconds. Oh well, it's fine. Doing okay. Better erase him. It sounds worse than it is. I better erase this guy. Oh, wait a second. That's right, Mr. Leo. Still giving the moral support. I appreciate that. Look, I'm experience point partying, Mr. Leo. I'm leveling. The hardcore leveling is the only way, you know. Final Fantasy 11. Gotta level my white mage so I can become awesome. It's the only way. Yeah, suddenly I'm landing my debuff a lot more. These guys are easier to debuff than the other ones were. Cybernator music? Not exactly... Not exactly fitting music for this game. It's good though. I'm the best player you've ever seen? Wow, that means so much, Mr. Leo. I got my hand right here, you see that? That means so much. I think I'm doing alright. Like, we have a power leveler, in other words, a... So, you probably don't even know what that is, do you? I guess you probably get the general concept, but... Like, so like, we have a person outside the party assisting the party, making our party bigger. Our party size essentially bigger than the default party. That's how it works in this game. I guess like all MMOs have that, right? Wait, I have to cheer back at this person if they get one more tick of MP. Wait, hold on a second. I got here. I have this. I have this. Doing all my emotes. Very important. Very important to do all the emotes. I don't think that Mega Man 10 music is the most fitting either. I like the song, but let me find something different. I'll let this play. Oddly appropriate. Let's see, I myself get haste at level 40. This is a level 37 party. At 40, like, I should be casting haste. Which, do I even have that? No, I should because I'm level 50. Yeah, I do, right? I should. I assume that I do. Hopefully I didn't forget to buy it. Should probably debuff this thing. Scorpions are a little bit more dangerous. Paralyzed and stuff. Not good. The music's not too loud, right? Is it like... This song might be a little bit louder. I get poisoned. It's no big deal. Is that paralysis? Paralysis? Paralysis. I don't think the music is too loud, but if you think it is, let me know. I think it's probably okay. It's hard to tell because it varies by song. I kind of like the Resident Evil music there. Dude, wait a second. He doesn't have shell. I guess shell isn't really that important anyway. Some of them don't have shell for some reason. Are this? I don't know why. Last Emperor Band charge. Or is it Empress Band? I have Empress. Empress was the best one, right? Caveberry. Uh-oh, you pulled 3 of them. Uh-oh. Pulled 3 of the caveberries. I wonder if that's going to be an issue. Hmm. Oh, dude, he hit me from there. Back up a little bit. I have to make sure I'm out of range of his, like, sleep. In case they, like, do their sleep spell. It looks like we're gonna be fine. Having the Bard is very helpful for stuff like this, because they've got the best sleep spells with this level. Still one more. We got all the chains off of that, though. Alright, now I need to rest a little bit. Now we need to try to rest. Cover MP. We still have a little bit, but we want to try to get back into comfortable MP range. So let's see. Dude, do I don't know. I need to... No, I'm just gonna stay down. I better just stay down. No, you know what? I better just cast Dia at least. I don't know if it's gonna matter. But this could be... Would that have been... That would have been Chain 5 for all of them, anyway, I think. We probably wouldn't get Chain 6. It's Chain 4 for me. But I seem to be one off. Unless we're all synced now. I don't feel like we're gonna get the Chain 5 here. Did we get it? Oh, we did get it. Wow. Surprise. I mean... Oh, so we're all... And we're synced as well on the chain. Is it more lenient than I remember? Crazy. Oh, this music's so good. Well, we're definitely not going to get Chain 6, right? Or maybe we will. Maybe we will. Alright, I got enough MP back. We got plenty of MP now. Kill speed went up. That's true. We leveled up one time. Yeah. Wow, but I mean, what a difference, though. Well, that was not... Yeah. Chain 6 still, like, really difficult to get. Like you'd expect. So I'm leveled up again. I'm halfway... Am I halfway to level 52? Dude. It's amazing. This is a good party, man. I did not expect to get this much experience. I do have Shulra 2 now. Oh, we must have leveled up enough for it. I have Shulra 2. Alright, I'm gonna cast that as soon as he gets back. Oh, I hope I just didn't cast on the wrong one. I did cast on the wrong one. Whoops. It didn't matter though, because that one died really fast. It was melted. That one was melted. Oh, I casted bio. That was thoroughly melted. Wow. Oh, oh. Wow. Hey, Final Fantasy XI music. What are the chances of that happening? That. Fantasy XI music. What chain are we on? Oh, that was chain 5? Okay. I better just rest here then. For this battle, as long as I can. There's no way we can get chain 6, right? Dude, I better D it just in case. No, on second thought. I didn't want it to be my fault. And then I'll rest. Forever. Nah, we're not gonna get chain 6. We're not that good. Very appropriate music right here. Full MP again. Rest. Damn it. Press the rest button. Ooh. I like music. Oddities. It's hard to get much better than this. Just turn it up a little bit, maybe. Turn that up a tad. Who cares about what I say? Well, hear the music. Uh-oh. Doom Scorpion. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, I think I might be losing my connection. Uh-oh. Well, sorry guys. Hope it'll be okay. Is the stream still going? Is the stream going? Did we lose the stream? We didn't lose the stream though. The stream is fine. It's just the game. It crashed? Oh. Bummer. Right when we were having so much fun. It had to crash. Everyone? Oh. Alright. Well, maybe it'll come back in a sec. Oh, let's look at the Discord, I guess. Or listen to music. Nobody's saying anything about it. Okay, let me close that. It messes with my sound. Well, I guess I'll try to log back in. That sounds familiar. Oh, it's Crunchyroll.
How is the Genie on logo?
Oh.
I'm watching Rage of Bahamut.
Rage of Bahamut? That sounds familiar.
Yeah, Bahamut Genesis.
That sounds familiar.
Gorgeous animation and character designs that's based on a mobile game or something.
Yeah, I think we watched a little bit of that.
Yeah, but you didn't super like it.
I mean, I was willing to watch more. It was okay.
Well, I have the season now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I mean that seemed interesting enough. Not it's no Dr. Stone, but you know. What is?
We're fighting a big ass dragon on Sunday. That watching a cool anime about the rage of Bahamut seemed like a good idea.
That seems like a good idea, Jennifer.
Yeah, or like prep and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for your stream, if you on Sunday, the Penny for a Tale Pathfinder game I play in is having its 50th episode, and we are going to do a giveaway for a Pathfinder beginner box. So you can have the chance to win Pathfinder books and stuff, and all of the chat points that you build up, you can save to giving us the players hero points, which we may or may not need because it's a big scary fight against another dragon.
Well, dragons, they can be powerful.
Yeah.
So you got to be powered too.
I'm scared.
You're scared? With that attitude, Jennifer, you'll never stand a chance against the dragon. Did you know the true dragon warrior strikes without fear? Well, now you know.
Okay.
And knowing is half the dragon.
Oh, you have somebody in your party named Deedlit?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And you know what else is funny? Is they're a fan of my comic.
Oh. I assume a cool Record of Lotus War person. Oh, yay!
Seems so.
Oh, and they're watching the stream, or do they?
They are. Well, they're watching the stream because I told them that I was streaming.
Oh, okay. I adore Record of Lotus War. The whole reason.
I'd like to rewatch it. I'd even like to rewatch the TV series sometime. I watched all of that. Had really good intro music, at least.
Yeah.
I would rewatch. I bet it's good. That's classic '80s anime.
It is.
I bet it's
so good.
I bet it's very
had
good.
The biggest girl crush on Piro Test.
Oh. Yeah. Well.
And
yeah, she's pretty. She's pretty awesome. Of course.
And basically, I really loved, like, the whole reason I draw my elves with the huge ears is because of Lotus War.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's a cool look.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was just like, and like, I think even my armor designs were like heavily inspired by Lotus War. Like, my main character's outfit was entirely just like the cool look.
I mean, I might have had a little bit of influence from it as well. Like Slayers in the early days of.
And the whole reason my characters have the one eyelash that peeks out like that, Lotus War.
Uh-huh.
I love that. That was so good. Hi, Mr. Leo.
Didn't Slayers have elves too? Yep. I mean, yeah, I think so. I think there was like a main elf character in like the 3rd series or something. I don't recall there being any in the. I don't know. It's been a really long time since I've seen it. I would rewatch it. Yeah, me too. Wonder if it holds up. Well, I think that I get the feeling that the first series probably does. I remember the second one was good too. I think that the problem with it now, like if you go back to watch it now, is like in the 2nd and 3rd seasons, especially, there's like a lot of like kind of padding in the middle where they're just like doing random stuff. So it might be a little bit more difficult to sit through some of that stuff now. It's not like the very tight anime, or it wasn't at the time. I'm sure it's still fun. It still has good music and animation and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I would like to watch it again. The first series I remember was shorter, so I think it had less of that padding. That's the problem with some of those shows, especially like TV shows. So it's like a lot of like episodes where they just kind of just don't do anything important or whatever, or just they kind of are just going through the motions. You head for bed tonight? Okay, Mr. Leo. I probably should too, but you know, I have responsibility to my party, so I don't know how much longer I'll stay up. I might stay up a little. I might stream a little bit more. I probably will. But I'm gonna turn the music back on. But thanks for watching as always, and have a good night. You're the best, Mr. Leo. Okay, I wonder if I really should probably listen to this. Let me turn the sound effects down. I feel like the sound effects could be just covering up the music. I'll try turning it down. I wonder if Skittles would come back from shopping. Evasion down? I have to erase that. That's what I hate about the fact that the filters don't work on these servers, is that it makes it harder to notice stuff from just... Luckily you can like just tab on the people and see what effects are on them. But man, I wish the chat filters worked. Stupid. I mean, you actually like you could turn them on, but they still won't work. Is the problem. I think I have a thing for filters. Like you can do that, but they still don't work. What the filters do is, they filter out certain text so that you can see the text for the things that you need to see better. See, they're on. I mean, they're. I turn them on, but they don't work. Let me make sure I dia the correct one. Okay. They're both awake, though. This is kind of not appropriate music for this dank spider cave combat, but it is a good song. Did I forget to erase them? My bad. Or is that new? I better erase that evasion down effect now. I think that beetle's awake again. Oh, MP's getting a little low. Hope I can rest now. Can I rest easy? Oh no, his hit points are really low. I cannot rest. I'm gonna have to just use the last of my MP here. Now I have to rest, so hopefully they can be okay on the next monster for a little bit. Ooh, I like this song is like really good for this area, I feel. Dungeon song Persona 1. Which chain were we on again? Oh, that was 5? Okay, this is a good time to rest. I need a full recovery. This music is so good for this area. Spot on. Spot on. I still don't have to get up. I'm just gonna stay down. I'm gonna get the full MP cure. Kishi mitigating a lot of damage there. Look at all those beetle jaws. Dude, I need those. I need to make claws soon. I got the full MP cure. Good. Some things need to be erased. Music. I'm gonna skip it. Too happy. Too happy music. This is not fit. This is not fit the battle either. This is close enough, probably. Oh, I didn't even need the rest. I gotta pay more attention to my experience point totals. Lump of loam? Like a quest item or something? Ooh. Save story music. This is good. I think this is pretty good. Fitting music. Oh, that got some damage. That was some damage right there. We got the Curaga, so okay. Get some good music now. Oh, they're asleep. Uh-oh. Did it just get sleeped again? Now this music is like super appropriate. All this sleep. Yeah, that... Oh, we got the chain anyway. That's crazy. Anyone saw? Dude. Is everybody awake? Edgy is still asleep. We got the chain anyway. They couldn't stop us. They tried to stop us, they couldn't do it. Hey, Skittles, welcome back. You missed telling Leo about the oat milk. It's okay. He knew you were gonna buy it anyway. You can tell him about how good it was tomorrow after you, like, gorge yourself on it tonight and drink way too much. Skittles, remember this game? I think you paid me to play this, maybe. Remember that? Those were the days. Dory Me Fantasy, you know. You know that one. It was SubQuest? Oh, yeah. I guess it was one of the earlier ones, though. Yeah, you're right. It was. Yep. Mario Paint music, I'm gonna say not appropriate for this game. Try a different song. Is it? Yeah, it's close enough. Close enough. Little too lively, but we'll accept it. Right, Skittles? Yeah, Mr. Leo had to go to bed. I imagine you probably have to go to bed soon too, huh, Mr. Leo? Did I just call you Mr. Leo? I'm sorry. I'm gonna blame it on being tired. I don't even know what I said. He does keep to a sleep schedule. Yeah. I should follow his example. But I don't. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do I don't know if I'm going to be able to do Ghosts and Goblins tomorrow, either, because I just remembered that I have a family birthday party to go to tomorrow. So we might not be able to get back to Super Ghouls and Ghosts until Sunday. Hope that you're not going to be too sad. I don't know. I'm not I mean, actually, like, it could wrap up, like, around 8 or something. You know, we might actually get back, like, well, I mean, I could do like a later stream, like 8 or 9. Although I don't know if I want to do like a full playthrough of Ghosts and Goblins at 9. Calm down, Neil. Oh, jeez, feels out of control. Your birthday's into the 22nd? Oh, that's your birthday? Skittles, I'm gonna have to get you something. Let me get you, I know just what to get you, Skittles. How about a stream? Happy birthday. Would you like that, Skittles? Would you like a stream? I can melee mouth art? Maybe I already have skills. Maybe I already have. Perhaps I have. Perhaps I'll be receiving it soon. Who knows what the future will bring? I don't know either, because listen to the music. Life is a mystery, isn't it? It's so mysterious, you never know what's gonna happen. You really just don't know. Hey, Asian Waste. Hey, you showed up. Decided to do a little bit of... I threatened to do some Final Fantasy XI in the stream, and finally decided to. Announcement board in the airport. Yeah, true, it does. Well, I mean, part of the reason why that is because on the private server that I'm on right now, the filter command is, like, broke, and they still have never been able to fix it. So, it used to be, like, in the actual game, you can, like, filter out all the text you don't want to get, which I used to do. But, like, the filters are all... So, like, right now, it's, like, without any filters. So, it's just, like, text is just constantly just flashing by. You have to, like, really watch for the messages that you need to know. Like madness? It kind of is. It kind of is madness, yeah. Not really too far from the truth. What the fuck is this music? I can't even hear it. This is getting drowned out by the sound effects? Oh, this music... Yeah, I think it was getting drowned out. Let me try something different. No, this music is not appropriate. It doesn't quite. It's a little too inappropriate as well. This kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy XI music. You can listen to this. Yeah, well, I mean, basically, I'm a white mage, and those guys are all fighting just beetles and other, like, vermin, and I'm healing them. That's all you need to know. Yeah, there is some craziness, like the text boxes that I gotta control. For sure. So, I can understand being a little confused. But you can see that I'm casting heal spells, right? You get that, right? Love the Nier music. You're talking about ending the party soon, which means that probably it'll be the end of the stream soon. But you guys probably all want to go to bed soon anyway, so it's fine. Mr. Leo already went to bed. It makes everybody else want to go to bed too. Yeah, it sure is, isn't it, Skittles? It is nice, yeah. You went to PAX South? Wow, when did that happen? You guys able... How was that, like, during the pirate stuff? That must have been interesting. Doing trivia. What was the name of the world in Final Fantasy XI? Vanadil. And then the one, let me see if I can remember. What was the one in 14? Like 11 is Vanadil. 14 was I used to know. What was the world? What was the what was the name of the world in Final Fantasy 14? How many Final Fantasies actually have names for the world? Now that I think about it. Yeah, right. I was thinking that. Like, 10 had Spira, which is kind of a memorable name. "13 was the Cocoon, which... Was that the world, or was that just, like, the area that we were in? I don't remember exactly. 13's story is kind of a blur. So like the early ones don't really have names for their worlds, right? What was the first one that did? Did any of the Super Nintendo ones? Like, did Final Fantasy VI have a name for its world? I don't really recall anything like that. Did 7? I mean, 7 has, like, you know, all the memorable areas. But did its world have a name? I recall that. Gaia? Could be. Could be. Did Illusion be called Gaia? Gaia's navel? I do remember that. Yeah. It's called Earth. They refer to it as Earth. Yeah, but this is that's not that doesn't really count. I feel like that doesn't count. I'm just trying. So what, like Final Fantasy 7? Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9. The first one that I can remember is just Spira in 10. That's the first one I can remember. Dwarves call it Mother Earth. Yeah, I guess. But that's more of like a that could just be like a localization thing too. Who knows? Oh man, I love the Shenmue music. You know, 11 is Vanadil. What was? Do you remember the name of the world? The world definitely has a name in Final Fantasy 14. You happen to remember? It definitely had a name. Eorza. Oh, it starts with the E. You're right. It's Eorza. I remember. Eorza, I think. 12? I don't remember. 13 was Cocoon. 14. I just said Eorza. Yeah. Or I'm on a delay, I guess. Then 15, I don't really remember. Yeah, you know. I mean, obviously, like, I know 11 way better than 14. I only played 14 a little bit. I love this music. It's actually not Eorza.
Is that because of 2.0, like the world being destroyed? But did they rename the world, dude? Like I thought it was the same world. But I don't know, I could be wrong. Oh, I was gonna do that. I'm gonna do it anyway. Idling? Oh, yours is the name of the continent. Oh, really? Hold on, let me put my wings on. One sec. I gotta put my wings on. I have wings. Look, I have wings. You get impressed by my wings? Okay, let me set a firework off. It's gonna be very exciting. Watch this. Fireworks. Look, I set up a firework. I set up fireworks in a cave. They always say yours. I mean, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, 12? Oh, it's the same. Oh, Evilies. Was that is 12 an Evilies? I forgot about that. Now I'm going to teleport my friends. Dude, what the fuck did they say? Mia? I'm going to teleport my friends out of the dungeon. Skittles, look, I'm teleporting my friends out of the dungeon. Are you proud of me? You hate 12? Oh man, I liked it. I want to go back. I want to replay it sometime. Man, I liked the gameplay, but there were things about it I didn't like too. It's definitely not my favorite. It's kind of a bit far from being my favorite, but I still like it. Some people hate it, I guess. There's a lot of, like, love-hate with that game. Do I have the teleport that you asked for? Oh yeah, I should. Okay. Characters destroy the world is so lame. Well, I mean, I liked some of the characters. Like, a lot of the characters were cool, like Bashir. What does it say? No, Bosch, Fran. What is it? Balthier. I'm thinking, Balthier, Fran, and Bosch were all cool characters. It's just the problem was, like, the main characters that they inserted. There were some cool characters. Like, the world is okay. I think it was just the story that was lame. Like, my problem with it at the time was that it felt like hold on a second, I'm a little distracted. Dude, I have there was a fan of my comic in the Final Fantasy 11 part. Boss is supposed to make it right, exactly. Sexy Chewbacca. My biggest problem with the story was just it felt like 95% of the story was like just constantly just MacGuffins. Like most of the story stuff that was interesting was just like stuff that was happening in the background with like side characters, like political stuff, which I found boring, and then the rest of it is just like, now you gotta go here to get this item. Which, like, to be fair, the other Final Fantasy games are too, but the difference is that, like, the early Final Fantasy games don't have long cutscenes when you talk about how you're gonna go find the next item. And it just felt like there wasn't, like... I felt like there wasn't character stuff going on that was interesting, which, like, Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 all do have. I've left my party. Dude, this song is too active. Let's play something a little bit more sedate. No. Oh, that's better. I mean, that song was awesome, but for this time of night, it's just too much. Check my delivery box. Oh, I got 1,000 gold for selling my gold nugget. The best thing, well, it was fast forward button. No, I'm super against that. Like, games should not have fast forward buttons. Square Enix wanted the young man to be relatable. You vehemently wanted it. Yeah, see, they should have. And I always think you get a better product when you like stick to the original artist's vision, like that kind of thing. So I mean, like, I agree with some of Skittles' criticisms. Like, I think I like more about the game than Skittles, but some of those I do agree with. Here, let's actually, I do like this song. Now I'm gonna just turn the game music on, so we can just listen to the Mog House music. It's very nice music. See, isn't that nice? It's good late streaming music. It's amazing. No, it's not amazing. No, I'm not gonna agree with you on that. No, I mean, yeah, sure, if you want to like just get through the game fast, but I don't know. I would argue you kind of lose something. He's under that. I get that. Like, that's understandable. But it just feels so gross to do that. Mechanically interesting. I agree. I think 12... I like the battle system. The whole Gambit system was, like, really cool and interesting at the time. It's still interesting for now. I mean, like, to this day, I don't think an AI system, at least, that I've seen, has not been done as well. Because they're really good balance of, like, complicated enough to be interesting, but simple enough that you can, like, get into it, understand it. Really well presented. It has a really good combat system. Yeah, hunting monsters, the hunting stuff was, like, a big deal in that game. It's just the story was the story and the soundtrack were, like, my big problems. Because the soundtrack was okay. It's by the guy who did the Final Fantasy Tactics soundtrack, which is amazing. But the Final Fantasy 12 soundtrack is not quite... It's just not quite as amazing. And it doesn't fit Final Fantasy as well. It's not quite right. And I'm just not a big fan of that soundtrack. It's just too big of a deviation from, like, this... But, like, all the soundtracks have been a problem since 10. Except for 11, which has amazing music. It's everything but the battle system. Well, I don't assume that, because there's various things you could dislike about it. I wouldn't necessarily... I know it's not because of the music. The music's probably my biggest problem with it. I think it's one of... Well, it was my least favorite soundtrack in the series until 14 and 15 came out. But now, it's like my third least favorite. You guys want to look at my Mog house? Look, there's my Moogle, and I have a bed, and I have a dresser and a pot. And that's what I have. That's my furniture. You can get a lot more furniture. And my old, like in the real servers, like in the original game where I played like a long time, I had tons of furniture. But on this private server, I have a bed, a little dresser table, and a pot. And that's what I have. That's it. Hey, Excel Saga, are you Deedlit? You know about the FPS command? Better frame rate? Like, I've not been using that because I don't really care about frame rate. Actually, you can find it like a bit weird. Like the game feels wrong. Here, let's turn it on for a second. I don't know if it... Yeah, you can tell the difference. I guess I should be using it when I stream it though, at least. Smoother. Yeah, I'm not really that big into like the cult of smoothness where like everything has to be maximum smoothness or shit. It kind of bumps me out. I don't know, like 30 FPS is fine for me. I don't really, honestly, like I don't even tend to notice. Like I just play the game at the normal frame rate and I don't notice. But I guess you could make the argument that this might be. I have to see how it looks on stream. Lord Il Palazzo? Is that an Excel Saga? Oh, Excel Saga. Yeah, that's your name. Right. Yeah. Of course. I watched that. That was good. I know you don't care about music skills. Well, Excel Saga, hey, thanks. I mean, I'm glad you like the comic. I hope that you'll stick around. I don't know if you like retro games. We play a lot of retro games here. But we do we do a Patreon stream once a month. We do, I draw the comics on stream and art and stuff, so, you know, might be interested in that. Oh, you do from time to time? Oh, okay. Well, awesome then. I might do a little bit more Final Fantasy XI on stream. It's not like really, it hasn't been my thing really. I probably won't do regular streams. Because the community here is like more retro community, but we can do it once in a while. It is a retro MMO, so you know. Huh? I know. Small world, I guess. I mean, like the comic, like it's been around a really long time, so there's actually a pretty sizable number of people out there that like know it. Like people, like internet nerds who read comics. Like it's actually like it's not. I do run into people like every once in a while, which is always cool. Volume 7. Yeah, that would have been like 8 or 9 years ago, maybe. Maybe 8. Well, no, it's cool. I am glad that was fortuitous. And it was a really good party too. So it was good stream, good party, good people. It was all good. Man, I don't know. To me, it just I know it's weird, but it just feels so weird having the game move this smoothly. I don't know. It just feels so strange to me. It doesn't feel like they're like the right. It doesn't feel like I'm playing the right game anymore. I don't know. Good content. Hey, thanks, Skittles. Good content. Look, now I'm walking through the city to the auction house. This is good content right here. You know, I'm walking to the. I'm gonna check the auction. Let me check my sales status. Oh, look, I've still got some fish on the auction house for sale. That's good. Let's see if there's any goldsmithing things. You like from launch? Yeah, I played it from launch too. I also played it up to Wings of the Goddess. I mean, I kind of like quit a couple times, but I played mostly up to Wings, and I quit after I quit during Wings of the Goddess, and I didn't come back until like after Adulin. Like I heard about the Odysseus stuff, and I didn't really like it. I didn't like when they raised the cap to level 90. I think that's the biggest mistake that they made. There are some. I did go back and I played it for a while, like during when Adulin was new, and there were some cool things that they added. Like What is that thing called with the quests? They don't have it in this game. Like Records of Eminence, I think? No. What was that called? Can you access that in here? I forget what that was. It was like this. Yeah, Records of Eminence. I actually like the Records of Eminence thing. It's kind of a really interesting way to do a quest system. In sort of a different kind of way that, like, what I like about it is it's very pick and choose. Like, it just completely does away with quest givers. You don't have to, like, ever, like, go to talk to anybody. It's all from the menu. I think it might even be, like, a little bit Xenogear, or Xenosaga-ish. But you just write from the menu, and then you can't access it from here, because this is a private server. But there's, like, every area has a list of objectives, and so to access, you just have to simply be in that area. And you can just pick and choose whichever ones you want. And I don't know, it's kind of a cool questing system that's kind of unique. Normally, I just hate questing systems in games because they're so ubiquitous and it's always the same shit over and over again. But I actually kind of like that. But and to be honest, I kind of like the trust system too, even though it sucks that it takes away the main appeal of the game, which is like having a reason to play with other people. But at the same time, if you're gonna like do a system like that, like being able to like summon all the NPCs from the stories and stuff, it's a pretty nice touch. But yeah, I mean, it's not the same. I agree. It's not the same feel. Like a lot of the mystique of the game just was kind of robbed by making everything easier and faster. The biggest issue is just like, well, there's like two issues that really suck. It's like number one, you can level way too fast, and like leveling isn't the experience anymore. Like the classic experience point party thing with like, you know, getting party configurations and going to places to level and doing skill chains and stuff like that. Although that had sort of ended sooner, but like all that, like that stuff was all just like eliminated. I mean, they kind of brought it back with the job point stuff, but the job point parties were like always the same. It's like the same. It's like one area you go to and it's always the same thing. They were boring. And then the other problem was, of course, they invalidated like all the content, which until that point they'd done such a good job of keeping like all the content relevant in parallel. And then they just like invalidated all of it. Well, they brought back like some of it by like trying to like you could upgrade artifact armor and stuff like that, but yeah. Dude, what am I here? As long as I'm gonna stop streaming soon, but maybe I'll like go fish for a second or something. I can show off my level 92 fisherman. It's pretty high. Although I don't know what else. The trusts would be good if you can't find a tank or pressure to be able to use for filler. I don't think the trusts are a good idea. I think the trusts were fine. Like, I don't know. Like, for that game, for, like, what it became, like, a casual MMO, I think it's fine, but, you know, I mean, I even think it's, like, kind of a good system, with the assumption that, like, you know, less people are gonna play, but a remake, well, they were working on, like, a mobile version, which I'm sure would have sucked, but that was canceled, so I don't know, honestly. I don't think we're gonna get a remake. I think Final Fantasy XIV is... like, that's the newer Final Fantasy. Like, I wish... See, the problem is that everybody thinks that a game like this couldn't be successful these days. Which might be true in some sense, but I think that... like, it is a good idea to, like, bring back an MMO with, like, difficulty to it. There's like, this... I forgot what it was called, but there was a new MMO coming out that was going to try to bring back difficulty and make things more interesting again. Very unorthodox but effective way to fish. Yeah, it's true. You shouldn't have to rely on trust. Wouldn't mind if you use it for filler. I don't think that that's a good idea in like a proper MMO where like you actually like I think that in MMO what makes them good is that you need to have like a community. I mean, it's the whole point is it's supposed to be massively multiplayer. Like that should be the whole point. And that's kind of what makes the games interesting. So like, something that like takes away from like needing your community is not a good idea. But for like an old MMO that's like in its late years, I think it's actually a good idea. It's fine, you know. Tried to make Vanguard, didn't pan out well. Vanguard, okay. Well, there's one that's coming out. I don't think it's out yet. It's not called Vanguard. It's something else, but I don't remember what it's called. Yeah. Do you guys have you heard about? There's one that's coming out. People are talking about it. That's like, I don't know. Like the problem is that it doesn't have like a Final Fantasy 11 art style. It has like an EverQuest kind of art style, and I never liked that kind of art style. That's one reason why I gravitate towards Final Fantasy game. Like Final Fantasy 11, it's got the art I like. It's got the music I like. Oh, I think this guy can he aggro me? I leveled up now. Maybe he can't. Oh, he can't now. And it's got like the difficulty, the things from early MMOs that I like the difficulty, the needed sense of community. It's got like everything that I like, that I want, you know. But like I don't know, if they came out with a new MMO, it doesn't have to be exactly like this, but as long as it like has some sense of difficulty and danger to the world and some sense of community, then I might be interested. Star Wars Galaxy. Yeah, I think I heard there were some fans of that. Before everyone could be a Jedi. You had to earn it. It was amazing. Every bounty hunter tried to kill you for being a Jedi. Yeah, I can't really. I don't know very much, but I know that has its fans too. Wasn't that game like kind of right in the middle? Like, when did that come out? Did that come out before World of Warcraft? I feel like it came out either just before or a little bit after, but I feel like maybe it was not part of the WoWification of everything yet. Like, it was still different. Like, after World of Warcraft, everything was just World of Warcraft for a long time, and like, they never really recovered. I mean, you know, there's like, you know, there's stuff like Terra and Blade and Soul. And like now Phantasy Star Online 2, which I kind of like. I mean, Phantasy Star Online 2 is fun. It's got fun combat, it looks good, the music is pretty good, but at the same time, it just doesn't have the same appeal. It doesn't have the same like sense of, there's no sense of danger, like it doesn't have a world that's interesting, you know? The story is like bland, although apparently they like messed up the story in the Western release, but it just doesn't, it's still a pretty good game, but like this kind of game where it's like all missions and it's like all instance mission content, it's not really like a tangible world that matters and you don't really explore. Like you don't really explore anything in Phantasy Star Online 2. You're really missing something. I do really like the exploration aspect of this game. Pacing issues is not enforcing a party. Yeah, for sure. No, Terra is far from perfect, but at least it looked good, and it had actually like really fun combat. And if you did get a party together, like it had really fun, good like mechanics. It was a fun game, but yeah, the problem, it has a lot of the problems that like other MMOs had. The quest structure is super boring. The story is super boring. I mean, that's true of like every MMO, for the most part. Like the same problems. I still think that Terra is one of the better ones, but it had a lot of problems. Yeah, but the fact, you're right. The fact that you didn't grind, there was not enough grinding in Terra. Like I know it's weird to say, but not enough grinding is a problem, because if you're like just like breezing, if you're just blasting through like every area and not even getting like a chance to like, you know, explore it at all because like you've already like over leveled it like in like 2 seconds, then it takes all the fun out of like exploring this massive world. Like Terra has a massive world. You don't really get to explore it because you're just constantly shuffled from like one area to the next. So like, I mean, is that what you mean by pacing issues? I totally agree with that, if so. Which, I mean, just goes to show that like, I mean, grinding can be a problem in the opposite way too. Yeah? Yeah, I was about to stop. I'm just talking to people on my stream. Just some socializing, you know. Little fishing. Wasn't about the dungeons and the combat. No. It was about buying the premium fashion. Yeah, unfortunately that's what, yeah. Like that really superficial kind of social. That's right. Yeah, no, fishing is a really good way to like make money in these private servers. And like when I was playing this on this server, when I first started playing on this server, I was more into like just like doing like the money making stuff than like the leveling stuff. I was doing like a lot of fishing and then some crafting stuff. It's 92 or 90. I think it's 92. My goldsmith thing is like 51. Which I think is, I don't know. I think that that's the one that I want to raise, but I haven't really decided for sure. I don't have to decide until it gets to 60. Yeah, it's pretty good. I also have a large amount of gil. Do you want to see how much gil I have? I have like 3.3 million, mostly from just fishing and mining. Actually, I like to, so like I have a second character in this game. My second character like entirely exists just to sit in the mine. It's really good. So the thing about mining in this game, well, the way that the meta is now, it used to be a lot harder back in the server in the old days, but the way people do now is like everybody just like picks one mining point and just stands there. And what's great about that is if you want to like make decent money in the game without having to do anything, like say for example, like you want to like be productive and like get some work done, like you know, like I might like draw some comics. Like, the mining activity takes essentially, like, 0 time. Like, every once in a while, the mining point pops up, and you just, like, mine it, and you just go back to doing whatever you're doing. It's, like, the perfect activity for multitasking. You make really good money for doing essentially nothing. So, it's probably better than fishing, quite honestly. Why is it that I remember fishing being less involved? Because this... You know why Asian Waits? Because in the original release of the game, it was just simply, you would catch a fish, and then you would just press the button to reel it up, and that was it. They added this mini-game as a countermeasure for bots. I think they added it like around Chains of Promathia, if I remember correctly. The Chains of Promathia expansion was the second one. Well, it was the first one in America. Because America came with the first expansion. You like level 32 fishing? Where's your skill up? I haven't. It's been a while. Let me see. You've been doing eel in the mines. I also did the eels in the mines. That sounds right. But I would just suggest to check out. There's a couple of guides. You have to be careful with the guides because it's a current guide in Final Fantasy XI would be different than what's in this server, Eden, which is modeled after like fishing how it was back in 2007 or 2008. But you can still get like, yeah, I think there's a couple like guides for like Eden specifically you can look at. I was able to find some information somewhere. A lot of it is the same anyway. It's a lot of it's the same stuff. Also Gelsta outpost for elemental logs. Oh, for for elm logs, not elemental logs. Elm logs. How much do the elm logs sell for? Yeah, I've never really tried to get into the logging stuff. You can do that too, and you can also like dig for. Oh, hey Siri Pat. I think you've been here before. I recognize your name. But yeah, I'd have to check a guide. I don't remember, but the eels sounds right, and I'm trying. I think if I remember correctly, well, I guess you walked away, but I'll just repeat it when you come back. But I think if I remember correctly, after eels, I think I did bluetail in the Buburimu Plains. I think that's what I did after. I'm not 100% sure. And those were actually like pretty decent money. Like it was like a good jump in money. The good thing about fishing is like you can level it and you can entirely make money while doing it. Like the money is not it starts out slow, but like every other craft costs money to level up. Fishing, like there's like an investment in fishing rod, but you do have to like try to fish up like 1,000,000 mo carps, or not, or whatever it is. Not 1,000,000, but it's a lot. 10,000, which you could buy, or you could fish up. But I mean, generally, you're pretty much just like making money while doing it. But I'm gonna. This is fishing. This is what it looks like. This is what fishing looks like, guys. Hope you're enjoying the fishing. I guess I should probably. I have to log out in a second, so I'm gonna wrap up the fishing. I guess I'll just go ahead and wrap up the stream. Here, let me just type this message for Self-Logga. Yeah, thank you, Siri Pat. Thank you for watching. And are you like a Final Fantasy person, or were you just like a comic book? Are you a fan of the comic? Like it's different communities here. I guess I'll go. Yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and stop for a second. Oh, you playing Eden also? Okay, nice. Well, I'll see you in there. But yeah, I gotta get going. So thanks everyone for watching. Oh, maybe we should do like a raid or something. We could do one of those. That's always good. Let me just see if there's somebody we can raid. Do one of those. That's always... Raiding is good. I haven't raided Z-Tox in a while. But I mean, Macaw's doing the Amiga stuff. You know, I think I'll go to Macaw. Because I honestly just want to watch the Amiga stuff. I'm interested. I don't think we have enough viewers for it to even register, but it's okay. I mean, it's gotten very late. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I gotta get going. Have a good night.